Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Our Kind of People Season 1, Episode 4. If you were new to my channel, welcome. I am Lady T. I like to do reviews on scripted reality shows as well as scripted shows. If you're returning, you're one of my peoples, well, welcome back. So it says I have 3 comments from last week's video, but I'm only seeing 2. And first one is from Karima. She says, I am upset about Tariq. See you next week for the oval. Like, yeah, I was upset too. I was like, this is too good. This is too good to be true. Somebody from the, the highbrow, the suck up, the Sadiddy people. I was like, okay, it's cool we find somebody who was down to earth because even though he grew up around him, it wasn't necessarily his family that had the money. It was like, your daddy got, put in the arms of the angel in a line of fire. So we going to make sure you get into a good school and things like that. I was so upset, but I think this episode, I'm possibly, looking at Tyreek a little bit different. So thank you, Karima, for the comment. Miala Oil on YouTube says, thank you, ma'am. I think I said shout out to her. I forgot what it was. But you're welcome, boo. I appreciate all the comments over here. I'm trying to do better with this, but y'all, my computer is acting all kind. My computer is doing fine. I just want a new one. So if things is looking a little weird, I do apologize in advance. So let's get on into this week's episode. It was a good episode as usual. The hair's beautiful as usual. Angela coming through like always. Love it. So Angela, we see her um she's visiting Nikki's daddy, and I gotta look at who he is because he got on this locked up wig, and it's throwing me off of to who he is. I've seen him somewhere before, but I just didn't look him up. Could have done that, didn't I? It wasn't until now I was thinking about that. But yeah, not Nikki, but Angela decided to keep Nikki's father a secret. This was her doing. And she was like, we decided, that, you wouldn't be in Nikki's life. And he's like, you decided. She was like, yes, after you made the decision to get yourself in here. Basically, we was about to have a baby. You was out here moving funny. I told you you shouldn't be out here moving funny. And then next thing you know, you in jail. Well, it looks like it could be for life because Nikki's 17 years old and you ain't been there since. She was like maybe before she was born or maybe when she was a baby. So I told you to don't stop acting funny out there in these streets and doing whatever it was you was doing. You continue to do that. Now you in jail. So yes, I'm gonna keep my daughter from you. This is where she going. But apparently, Mama Eve had been sending Nikki pictures, sending the daddy pictures of Nikki to see, okay, this is your daughter growing up. And when he didn't get any, he knew something was up. She was like, yeah, Mama went on to in the arms of the angel, and she's fine. He got to quoting something like, "You got your knee on my neck," or something like that. Basically, breaking the black man down. It seemed like that's what he was saying. She said, I wouldn't break you down. I was going to have you listen to me. You wouldn't been in jail. But I don't know how this is going to work, how this is going to change Angela and Nikki's relationship because Nikki was always told your father was a one night stand. Now this seemed like they was in a relationship so much so that Mama Eve was sending him pictures. This wasn't no dude I met at the club one night and we got drunk together. No, this seemed like this was an actual factual relationship. So I know Nikki's gonna be hurt when she found out that my mama done kept my daddy from me. Yeah, he in jail and all that stuff, but I still have a right to know who my daddy is. Now y'all, it was confirmed last week that Daddy Franklin he got Parkinson's disease. We knew that from last episode. I'm just wondering, are they gonna pull? Cause Lee Daniels, he got something to do with this, and I'm like, is this gonna be when season 2 come along? Did Daddy Franklin? He don't really have Parkinson. He got something else. It was just like some damaging, like a little nerve damage from playing golf. That's gonna happen next season. Cause y'all knew Lupus had what ALS. season 1, and once it got picked up for season 2, he no longer had it. It was something close to it, but not so fatal. Yeah, I can see that happening. So Angela, she is at the incubator meeting, and she was saying, "How yes, I'm new here. I got my products together. It's Eve's Crown is my project, and I'm happy to be in the program." Some raggedy girl who's supposed to have class. She's over here. Yeah, it must be nice to be Daddy Franklin's daughter and Leah's sister. And I am so glad that Raymond checked her. Was like, well, it must be nice to get a call from your auntie, the senator, to get you in the program. Those in glass houses should not throw stones. Am I right, boo? Hmm. Yeah, I think that Raymond gonna mess around and start liking Angela because even though he grew up that that bougie lifestyle, he is never talking down on her. He's like, how you doing? Nice to meet you. This is a nice business program. Wop the bam boom bam. His family has been, affluential. Is that the word? But we gonna say it is. If it's not, correct me politely. They've been, having money for a good long time, just like Leah's family. It's just that he don't even know his mama seems to, his mama she all about the looking of the down, but he don't seem like he's like that. What happened to where his daddy is? I don't know. Y'all, I love how Angela takes every opportunity to promote her business. I really, really do. The doggone media, they didn't wait a minute. Oh yeah, she did it at the meeting like, hey, how y'all doing? My name is Angela Vaughn. I will be having my grand opening at, such and such street. Y'all come on through. And then when doggone the press showed up at her house asking all these questions and making statements and all that stuff, she was like, "The only statement I'm going to make is Eve's Crown will be opening on such and such date at such and such time. If you haven't heard, you better ask somebody." And then walked on off. I was like, "See, yes, you're getting all this free press. Continue, do that." Where we at? Oh yeah, Angela decided, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I have to get this presentation together to show before Daddy Franklin and Leah. So I'm going to, interview some of the ladies from the Graceties because they seem like they rocking their hair since that fashion show, and we love to see them rocking their natural hair. So one of the ladies, she was like, "Yes, when I was a lawyer, I showed up to court with my locks in, and the judge assumed that I was here because I had committed a crime. So she got rid of her locks and put a relaxer in her hair to appease some people because they be saying that our hair is unprofessional and it's a distraction. But let one of these, what, we're not gonna go there." But she said once she become a judge in that same court, she rocked her locks. And she was proud of it. I was like, all right, come through. Yeah, I was thinking about what would it look like if I would have got locks? 'Cause, I'm rocking these twists right now because sometimes I just don't feel like fooling with my hair. I just don't think my hair will lock up with just twisting it and just letting it lock on its own. I don't think that's gonna happen to me. But maybe I should give me some faux locks. I just be going off on just be trailing off. I'm supposed to be talking about this show, y'all. Where we get? Okay, we're gonna move over here to Tariq. I still think it is messed up that Tyreek has been going about behind Angela's back. But it seems like he doesn't want to. It's like I'm doing this because I have to show my loyalty to Daddy Franklin and the Franklin family because they did make sure I went to a nice boarding school, paid for my college and all these things. Well, I was like, yo, Daddy was, it's the least he could have done since your daddy did lose his life trying to save Daddy Franklin. But it's like a loyalty thing because when he was hanging out with Leah, he was like, Angela, she seems like a good person. I don't think she's up to no good. And she's like, well, it sounds like you're on her side. Remember, loyalty. But he was like, when we was in boarding school, you made it, like you made it, you let everybody know that, I wasn't part of the money, that I was basically the help son. Like I was y'all charitable case. Just like, oh, I did do that. And then walked off. I was like, you're something else. But I guess his conscience got the better of him because he took the cameras out because he talking about they was recalled. Now I wonder what Daddy Franklin gonna say when he sees this, that you didn't took them cameras out. What's going on? It seemed like he had to change of heart. Leah caught Angela on video where it made it seem like that she was some gold digger. She was like, yes, I'm here. I'm here to get my, like, she was basically saying, I'm all about my business. And then she kind of said, I want to make money. Well, if you're a businesswoman, the goal is to make money. She wasn't just out here making products for free. And if she had been selling all this time, then her followers should know that I wasn't out here trying to, do them for free. But it made it seem like she's showing up because she's a gold digger. I was like, how can you be a gold digger when, you know, he should give you some money? He ain't paid child support, and he knew about you. It wasn't like Mama Eve kept Angela from Daddy Franklin. Daddy Franklin knew about Angela, and did nothing about it. So I don't know how they got, oh, you a gold digger because you didn't find your daddy got money, now you got your hand out. And it's the least you can do. You was out here doggone taking her, well, you was guilted into taking care of people's kids like Tyreek, but you couldn't take care of your own child? Please. I think trouble's coming for Angela because doggone the nigga's daddy over here writing the letter to Daddy Franklin. And I was like, yeah, I can see this going so wrong for so many people. Yeah. So y'all, that we did see this little scene where it looked like that Nikki and Taylor are getting a little bit close, even though it seemed like Taylor and Lauren are getting back together. So this is gonna be a complete and utter mess, and I'll be here to review it. So y'all, that was Adjust. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, for $9.99. Make sure your notifications are on to my beautiful Facebook video. You can click on it, you can like it, and share with your people, and you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, oh, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.